Fall is around the corner, so it's time to bring out the cold weather fragrances. I've got 4 designers and 6 niche fragrances for you that in my opinion are perfect 10 out of 10s, and the last 2 are very underrated. We start off the list with Boss Bottled Elixir. This is in my opinion the best Boss fragrance ever created. This is a very woody, sweet, warm, spicy, balsamic fragrance. It has some fresh aromaticness to it, some fresh spiciness, but it's mostly woody, warm, spicy, and it has that sweet cardamom. It has like a kick of patchouli. It has frankincense. It's a pretty simple blend with a nice cedar wood. The woodiness is pretty heavy. It's very masculine. It's very like for fall and winter. It has amazing performance as well. Let me just spray it in the air. The atomizers are pretty like standard, nothing special. But this smells amazing. I get like 10 plus hours on my skin. It projects, it's pretty strong. It's not a beast mode, I would say, but it has a nice above moderate projection. It leaves a scent trail. It's perfectly safe for any occasion. I think it's still, if you look at the designer fragrances, it's more to the niche side, sort of. It has similarities with Sauvage Elixir, Gisada Ambassador Intense, that kind of vibes, but it still does its own thing. I would say not a safe blind buy, but if you are more into the more challenging fragrances, it's not very challenging. I think still it has a mass appealing touch to it. But if you want something more to the niche side and still with good performance, this is one of the best designer releases from the last 3 years for sure. And I would say also try out the Triumph Elixir. I think that's the name. All these flankers. And they have a new one, Absolute. I haven't smelled that one yet. Triumph Elixir is also pretty nice. This one is still the best so far, unless the new Absolute is better. I would say go to the store, get a sample or something, test it out on your own skin. In my opinion, this is a perfect 10 out of 10. So if you love that kind of DNA, get it. Check this one out. Next up we have Guerlain L'Homme Idéal Parfum. This is the new 2024 flanker, the newest in the line, and it has the signature almond DNA. The whole Ideal line has that almond DNA, and they added amaretto to this one. So it has like the booziness of amaretto that gives off like that sort of almond, nutty, cherry kind of vibes. It has a bit of little fruitiness to it. It has a nice touch of leather. The leather is not too animalic. It's slightly animalic in the background combined with the muskiness. So the leather and the musk give it some sort of animalicness, but it's mostly on the background. Like the almond really shines, the fruitiness, the hint of booziness. There's a kick of patchouli, which also give it like a sort of like dark chocolate kind of vibe to it, sort of. So it is like sweet, it's sexy. It almost feels warm spicy, but it isn't really warm spicy at the same time. So it's hard to explain, but it has like this sexiness to it. I would say if you grab the original Ideal, like the Eau de Toilette, and you mix that with Extreme, and you mix that with EDP, it's sort of a mix of those 3, but more simplistic. Because especially the Extreme and the EDP are more complex, and this has sort of that same similar vibe, but it's more simplistic. I would say this smells very sophisticated. You can wear this, in my opinion, to a date night. It's very sexy. To the office. You can wear this in almost any situation, but don't expect a beast mode fragrance. On my skin, I've got like a good longevity, about 8 hours, maybe a little bit longer than 8 hours. The projection is moderate. It's more like an intimate scent. Yeah, you can easily do like 15 to 20 sprays with this, like easily. It's more of an intimate scent. It's masterfully well blended by Delphine Jelk. She also made a lot of the other Ideals, also in combination or in collaboration actually with Cherry. Beautifully well blended, niche quality in my opinion. It's officially designer. Guerlain is in my opinion a niche fragrance house, but technically they are a designer. But this is niche quality. It is beautifully well blended. I would say not a safe blind buy, but get your nose on this, sample this at least. Or if you love Ideal Extreme and if you love Ideal EDP, you will probably love this as well. But it's still not a safe blind buy, so test it out first, but it's perfect in my opinion. Next up we have Argos Fragrances Fall of Phaeton. As you can see, I already made a big dent in this bottle, and that's because it's one of my favorite fragrances actually. I'm not a big fan of leather fragrances, but this is my favorite fragrance, my leather fragrance ever. This is a very smoothly blended leather. The leather labdanum combination is overwhelmed by a sweet, smoky citrusiness. So it has like pink pepper and cardamom. Cardamom is always very sexy. So it gives a warm spiciness to it with a ginger, bergamot, lemon combination, which is zesty, citrusy. It is sweet at the same time. It has a little hint of lavender. There's a little hint of oud. Like the oud is more like a support note. It gives it like a little bit of background, a little bit of kick. And it has like a musk combined with vanilla and tonka bean. And the tonka bean vanilla combination is also like a bit spicy, but mostly sweet. So it's sweet, citrusy, smoky, leathery, but the labdanum leather combination, super smooth. I want to show you the atomizer, but I really want to save the juice. Normally I like to do a spray in the air, but you can check out my other videos because I already sprayed this bottle, Triumph of Bacchus as well. They have like a mist, so it has an amazing atomizer. Great performance. This goes for 10 or maybe 12 plus hours on my skin. It projects. It's an eau de parfum. Great performance. I would say this is more to the beast mode side. It's not really beast mode, but the performance is amazing. You get beautiful presentation, the whole packaging, from the box to the box inside the box to every detail. Like you can even get your name engraved in the back, stuff like that. And even if you look in the inside of the cap, there's this eye logo from them, their Egyptian style. Yeah, it's beautiful. Like beautiful presentation, beautiful fragrances. If I'm correct, I'm getting Sacred Flame in this week or next week, the new release. It's releasing on Sunday, the 1st of September. This video will come out, I think, Saturday, the 31st of August, I think. So a day after I release this video, they will release Sacred Flame. Check that one out as well. Look up the notes. I would say this is not a safe blind buy. Maybe Sacred Flame is not a safe blind buy. But at least get your nose on this. Perfect 10 out of 10. Perfect for fall and winter. And actually, I've worn this last week and it was summer. So you can pull this off in summer as well. Maybe not in the high heat, but up to, let's say, 25 degrees Celsius. Perfect for any occasion, in my opinion. Office friendly, super sexy for date nights. You can wear this off in any situation. It's pretty versatile. But I would say do not wear it above 25 degrees Celsius. This shines the most in fall and winter. So check this one out. Argos, Fall of Phaeton. Next up we have Soma Parfums Oblivion, which is my own fragrance in collaboration with Soma Parfums. As you can see by the dent, I've already worn this a lot. And in my opinion, it's a perfect fragrance because it has sort of everything you need in a fragrance. And I've tested it out this summer as well. And it's super versatile. You can wear this in the high heat. You can wear this in any situation, but it's perfectly suited for fall and winter because it has everything you need actually. It has like ginger, bergamot and lemon on top combined with rum. So it is zesty. It is citrusy. It has a touch of lavender, which makes it a little bit of aromatic. Then we have in the base, we have honey, cinnamon and jasmine. The hard notes are very smooth blended in. It's not too much cinnamon. Like some people don't really like cinnamon. You can detect it, but it's just more to support it, like a little bit of warm spiciness. The jasmine gives a little bit of sweet floral touches, and the honey is just a smooth blended in honey. It's not in your face. It's more like to support the other notes. What you're mostly getting is like the citrusy zestiness on top with a hint of booze, within the base a hint of tobacco, combined with a heavy dose of vanilla and ambroxan. And ambroxan just did it for me. When we were testing it out and adding some stuff, at the end I said, okay, let's add ginger and ambroxan. Boom, and this was it. This was like the blend. I was like, okay, this is perfect in my opinion. And it's also perfect for actually any situation. Office friendly, mass appealing. Still, you smell that it's a niche fragrance, but it still has the designer mass appealingness to it. You can wear it on date nights, to the office, in any situation. Super versatile, and it's perfect for layering because the vanilla ambroxan is the perfect base to layer it on other fragrances. I've made a fragrance video about layering. You can check that video out. But you can wear this with any other vanilla fragrance, any gourmand fragrance, anything that's in that sort of realm, you can layer it with it. So it's perfect for layering. It's perfect as a signature scent. You can wear this just in any situation. And it's not just because it's my own fragrance, but I just love it. I wouldn't say it's my best fragrance or the best in my whole collection. I own over 400 bottles. I would say I have maybe 20 or 30 fragrances that I prefer over this, but it's a perfect 10 out of 10. It's an Extrait Parfum. We have 75 ml bottles for a very fair price. You can get 10% off the official website. Use the code Jarino10. You can also order them now in the USA from sandsplit.com. Decants and full bottles, also with 10% discount, also with the code Jarino10. And the performance is amazing. I get 12 plus hours on my skin. It projects. Last time my friend was wearing it, I think it was 2 or 3 months ago. I came down from a shower. My girlfriend let him in the house. We were going to watch Formula One. He was sitting there on the couch. From here to there, it's like 3+ meters. And I stood here to pick a fragrance because I had a few fragrances here. And I said, who's wearing Oblivion? So like, and he was just sitting there, just sitting still. So it projects, the ambroxan just works. Ambroxan always works. So it has great performance. So far, so good. A lot of positive feedback. It's a limited edition, so we're running out of bottles. So I would say sample this at least. So if you like Parfums of Marley Layton, Surge of Noxels, and Azzaro Demons Wanted Parfum, think of those three combined with a heavy dose of ambroxan and a touch of booziness, then you get sort of like this. This is sort of a blend of those three, I would say. I would describe it like that. So if that sounds like, oh, I love that, check this one out at least, sample this at least. Next up, we have Superz Budapest Memories Gold. As you can see, I already made a big dent in this bottle. And this is a beast. I think this is the strongest from the list. It's a gourmand fragrance. It is sweet, it's warm, spicy, it's very ambery. It has a nice touch of iris, so a slight powderiness to it. There's also milk in it, which I hardly detect. I think it's more like a support note, but it has like honey, caramel, vanilla, and tonka bean. So it has like this, the warm spiciness and the sweetness. It also has labdanum and musk. It's a bit musky as well. Perfectly well blended. And okay, I'll just do one spray to show you the atomizer. And this will linger in my living room for hours. So every time I do this, I regret it sort of because it's so strong. And I have allergies like hay fever. So sometimes it literally penetrates my nostrils. Oh, this smells amazing. I'm going to wear this a lot in fall, winter, because this is mostly suited for fall, winter. But like I've worn this a couple of days ago in the morning because it's still summer, but summer in the Netherlands. So I've worn this also in the morning. But you can wear this up to, let's say 20 degrees Celsius, but it's perfect for fall and winter. Perfect for those rainy days, for those cold days. It's a beast. This will last on clothing for days. It really goes into my throat, so strong is it. This goes on fabric, so on clothing. If you wash it, it comes out the washing machine, you can still detect it. So strong is this. This projects, it leaves a scent bubble central. You can wear this, I wouldn't say wear this to the office, or maybe do like 2 little sprays, but it's a beast. Maybe you can pull off, like you saw the atomizers, 3 sprays max, 5 sprays max. That's more than enough actually. I would say if I still do 15 plus sprays with everything I own actually, but you can go out clubbing. This is super loud. Everyone will smell you. And the mid and the dry down, superb, super sexy, perfect for date nights. And it's a 50 ml Extrait de Parfum. You can get 10% off the official website. And you can also use 10% code for scentsplit.com. I will put the codes here in the description, Linktree, all the discount codes for everything for different websites are there. But at least sample this, check this one out. If you love beast mode performance, if you love sweet, warm, spicy, if you love gourmands, you need to check this one out. Perfect for fall and winter. Next up, another designer with Azzaro, the most wanted Parfum. And yes, this is a 150 ml bottle. A lot of people are asking me, oh, what's that size? It's so big, blah, blah, blah. Because apparently in the States you can only get 50 and 100 mls. But this is a 150 ml. And as you can see, I already made a big dent in it. This is sort of super simple. It has like notes listed, ginger, woody notes, and bourbon vanilla. There are probably more notes to it, but this is so well blended. It's super mass appealing. It still smells also very unique, and it has amazing performance. I would say decent atomizer, nothing special. Like the Boss bottle, 7 out of 10, standard atomizer. The smell is amazing, like for real. When I first smelled this, I was like in love instantly. So I bought it for a very, very good price. I actually had a 45 euro gift card from work, and this was in sale. I think it was cheaper than a 50 ml for some weird reason. They had a sort of Christmas sale. It was 65 euros for 150 ml with a 45 discount card for my work. I paid 20 euros for this. Amazing performance. The first time I worn it, I sprayed it all over myself, of course, and I could still detect it the next morning. It was a skin scent at that point, but it was more than 16 hours later. I could still detect it. So strong performance. The projection, everything is above moderate. It's not a beast mode fragrance, but it's still loud and it's very long lasting, especially on clothing. This is a super comforting scent, perfect for fall and winter, but there's also a sort of, I don't know, there's sort of freshness to it. It's sort of fresh, but mostly sweet. There's bourbon vanilla, and the ginger is very zesty. It is very woody as well, and that gives off a sort of booziness, a sort of powderiness. Super sexy. You can pull this off, in my opinion, in any situation. To the office, date nights, very sexy. To school, whatever you do, even to the gym, in my opinion. Why not? I wear everything to the gym, I don't care. But this is super sexy, great performance. In my opinion, this is the best, most wanted you can get, the best from the Azzaro line. They discontinued Wanted by Night, which is also pretty nice. I have a 50 ml upstairs. The most wanted EDP, the full black bottle, super sexy, but this is the best from the line. So I would say at least sample this or check this out in store, but check this one out. Next up, another perfect designer fragrance with Armani, Stronger With You, absolutely, which is, in my opinion, the best from the line. Although I haven't smelled the tobacco one, which is supposed to be very good as well. But this is super sexy. Very warm, spicy, heavy on the vanilla, boozy, woody. It has a little bit of like freshness, a little bit of like bergamot lavender combination, a bit of aromaticness. It is a little bit nutty. It's a gourmand fragrance, so it has the very sexy, sweet, warm spiciness, the woodiness. Perfect for fall, perfect for winter. This is one of the best designer fragrances ever released in my opinion. You can also look it up on Fragrantica, high scores. A lot of people love this one. Also, a lot of people love the Intensely, which is amazing as well. But I prefer this. I would say get at least your nose on it. I think this is a pretty safe blind buy. I think it's pretty mass appealing, but it's also like a beast in my opinion. Like, or at least my bottle has beast mode performance. So I think it's even a little bit stronger than the Azzaro Most Wanted, but that one is longer lasting. But this one projects more. I think this will last also between 12 or 16 hours on my skin. It projects pretty loudly. It has overall great performance and it's pretty versatile. I would say you can wear this in almost any situation. I would say if you go to the office, just do 2 or 3 sprays, but you can wear this on date night, super sexy. You can go out clubbing, it's really loud, everyone will smell you. And ladies just love sweet fragrances on men. Like the whole list, everything on this list is sweet actually. That is perfect for the colder weather. Sweet really like shines in the cold. All these fragrances, super sexy. But this is one of the best designers ever released. It's pretty affordable. Check this one out. At least sample this. Next up we have Gris Chanel Extrait by BDK. And look at the dent. This is top 10 for life for me. This is perfect, like perfectly well blended. And most people think, because I'm also talking about fall fragrances, this is perfect for fall and winter. But what people don't get, this is super sexy in the high heat. So you can wear this all year round. The fig in here, that really shines in the high heat. So if you wear this in the high heat, the fig really projects. And then it becomes a different fragrance actually. So it's perfect for fall and winter. It really gives like fall winter vibes. But in the high heat, when the fig is going to project, it's a totally different fragrance. Well, it's the same fragrance, but it gives different vibes. It gives a new like level of the fragrance. So perfect for any situation, super versatile, but super sexy for fall. This also gives me this vibes if it's like cold, windy, rainy. I love to wear this because it has fig, of course, but it has cardamom. Cardamom is sweet, warm, spicy. It's sexy. It has tea. The combination with iris, it's powdery. It has sandalwood and cedarwood combined, and the sandalwood makes it also creamy at the same time. It has a kick of patchouli. It has Madagascar vanilla. It's heavy on the vanilla, combined with that fig, tonka bean, altogether warm, spicy, woody, heavy on the vanilla, sweet, fig, sexy, tea vibes. Perfect. Just perfect. Not a safe blind buy though. I would say get your nose on this, sample this. It's an Extrait, 30%, beast mode performance. Super sexy for layering, at least with Ani. You can layer this with Ani, with Oblivion as well. But on its own, a masterpiece. Super sexy. I would say at least sample this one. Check this one out. We arrived at the last two with Sora Dora Jany, and this is another gourmand fragrance, and it's a beast. This is, let's say, it's totally different, but if you love Parfums de Marly Ocean, you love that warm apple pie, cinnamon vibes with honey, this will give you the same vibe, sort of, but no honey. Okay, I will describe it. You will get like the baked apple cinnamon combination, but it also has apricot, it has plum, it has caramel, it has peach, it has puff pastry. This smells super edible. It is fruity, it is sweet, it's a beast. It has like white musk, it has osmanthus, the whole combination, the whole note breakdown, the whole blend. A lot of people might say this leans to the feminine side. In my opinion, I love gourmand fragrances. I love sweet fragrances. I think this is actually sort of better on a man because it's just like you smell edible. Like girls really want to eat you if they smell this because let me just spray it in the air. Like Memories Gold is still lingering around. It's overwhelming all the other fragrances I smelled or sprayed in the air. But look, this is also an amazing atomizer. 10 out of 10. This is just perfection in a bottle. If you love gourmand fragrances, if you want a beast mode fragrance, just look at the bottles. Cool design. If you just love how I described it, I would say still not a safe blind buy unless you are a big gourmand lover. This is one of the best gourmand fragrances you can get. The ladies really love this. In the community, a lot of female content creators buy this, they wear this, they love this. I think it's perfect suited for men as well. Super unisex, super sexy. I would say get your nose on it. Sample this at least and thank me later. Oh, by the way, perfect for fall, obviously. Perfect for winter. I would say you can rock this in early spring as well. But it's more of a cozy, warm, like cold weather fragrance. Like for warm coziness, you feel warmth. It gives you like warm vibes. It gives you vibes like you're sitting next to the fireplace, you know, like everything is dark, you have some candles on, you're watching a movie. It's very comforting. Yeah, comforting. So it's perfect for date nights. I would say you can go out clubbing with this. It's super loud, super sexy for date nights. I think I wouldn't wear this to the office or something. It's not super versatile, but gourmand fragrances are just, I just love them. Check this out, sample this at least, and thank me later. Last but not least, we have Alexandria Fragrances 1981X, and if you can see the dent in my bottle, it's almost gone. This is just a 30 ml bottle. It is my scent of the day, so I will respray for the sake of it. I love to respray. So I can get the top notes again. I love this fragrance. It's a clone of Xerjoff Naxos, and I've tested it side by side with like a newer batch. It was a sample, but it was from the like a newer released sample, newer released batch. And this just is macerated, of course, because like it's an Extrait Parfum. They will macerate over time, so they will become stronger and stronger. In my opinion, this even smells better than the new Naxos batches. I've smelled an old Naxos batch, which was like really even darker than this. Okay, I would say that smells better, but just slightly. I would say this is 90 to 95% similar. And if this macerates, this is super sexy. It has that like citrusy, aromatic, honey, tobacco, vanilla combination. So it has lemon and bergamot, it has lavender, and then combined with jasmine, which gives it a little bit of white floral sweetness. The honey tobacco combination with vanilla and tonka bean. Perfect, 10 out of 10. And macerated, because this is a 30 ml bottle, you can buy 50 ml bottles, you can buy 100 ml bottles. This macerates over time. So store it cool and dark. This was like light yellow when I bought it, and now it's dark yellow. So this will become stronger and stronger and over time. So you store it like not like this, not in an open closet, because this is just in my living room. Upstairs I have a closed closet. Everything is closed and sealed. Dark, cool. It will macerate, it will become stronger. And this has amazing performance. It projects, it leaves a scent trail, very long lasting, 12 plus hours on my skin. And if you love Xerjoff Naxos, but you don't want to really pay Xerjoff money, just get this. You can get 10% of the Alexandria UK website. I still need to get a code for the US website, but I will talk to Jany and I will get a code for you. So Alexandria Fragrances, amazing house. They clone a lot of fragrances, but they also have their own original creations, which are amazing. I think I own more than 20 bottles. Alexandria Fragrance is, in my opinion, the best clone house. So check it out. At least get maybe a 30 ml. I would say a 30 ml is a safe blind buy. It's a small bottle. If you love Naxos, check this one out. Super sexy, super versatile. It's summer. It's my scent of the day. You can wear this in the high heat. Perfect for fall, perfect for winter, perfect for any situation. I would say you can wear this in literally any situation. To the office, super sexy for date nights, to school, to the gym, whatever you want to do. And people always say Naxos is a fall winter fragrance. Yeah, it is, but it's versatile enough for the high heat because the citrusiness and the lavender that just kicks in and that just shines in the high heat. And also like the honey tobacco, for some weird reason, this is perfect for the high heat. So super versatile. Get your nose on this and check this one out. Thanks again for watching. It will be really helpful if you like the video, leave a comment and subscribe to my channel, of course. Check out my other videos. Well, you know my scent of the day, that's 1981X. Let me know your scent of the day at least. I will reply on any comment. And next week I will be back with another full video. In the meantime, I post 2 YouTube shorts a day, 2 Instagram reels a day, 2 TikToks a day. I also post on threads. I post here on YouTube in the community section. I post fragrance memes sometimes, or I can post polls. I post my scent of the day, scent of the morning. I'll give you discount codes and stuff. So all day, every day, fragrance content. And next week on the Saturday, I will be back with another full video. Thanks for watching. You may overspray. Namaste. Always